All right, here's the quotient rule, lesson 2.9, the quotient rule. If f and g are differentiable functions, then if you have like a fraction, a function over a function, so say f on top and g at the bottom, this is called this is how you differentiate this. It's gonna be, and then again, this is the way I remember, this is the way I know it. And I remember it as the bottom function. So it's the bottom function times the derivative of the top function minus the top times the derivative of the bottom function all over the bottom function squared. There's a ton of videos on the quotient rule. You can go look at it. They kind of, I think they might do it a little different. Well, it's the same. In prime notation, the quotient rule is you got a function on top, a function at the bottom. It is same. Bottom to the derivative of the top minus the top to the derivative of the bottom, all over the bottom squared. All over the bottom squared, the bottom function squared. And this is how you read this, the way the bottom times the derivative of the top minus the top times the derivative of the bottom, all over the bottom squared. All right, so let's start. It's good. Let's start with this. So there's problem number one. All right, let's do problem number one. If f of x is this, then what is f prime of x? F prime of x is f prime of x the bottom function, put it in parentheses, times the derivative of the top function. What's the derivative of the top function? -1. The bottom to the derivative of the top minus the top, 5 minus x. Times the derivative of the bottom. What's the derivative of the bottom? 3x squared. All over the bottom squared. Let's say this is a free response question. that would be, I think, good enough for your response. But on multiple choice, you have to probably simplify it some more. So let's continue simplifying f prime of x. It's gonna be distribute. So distribute this, negative x cubed minus 2. Just to speed up this subtract sign, I'm gonna put a plus and then put the negative on for this one. So I'm gonna do this, just to speed it up, like that, and then distribute. So then this is gonna be negative 15 x squared. Negative times the negative is a positive. 3x cubed all over x cubed plus 2. So f prime of x is negative x cubed plus 3x cubed. That's going to be 2x cubed minus 15x squared minus 2. So what's the problem here? What have I forgotten to do here? Anybody? Square the bottom. Square the bottom. All over the bottom squared. The bottom, all over the bottom squared. The bottom squared. Yeah, the question is like, how much do you need to like simplify and work out? I'm not gonna FOIL this out at the bottom. That should be good enough. That's enough. This should be good. And try to match up if you have a multiple choice question. If you have to do more work at the bottom, then do it, but that should be enough. Yeah, so all right. Yeah, let's stop there with this.